Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever, however you listening to this, whatever time. Welcome to the Ratchet Ramblers podcast. I am one third of your host, well, but one half for today. I am Jeremy, aka Black Dante on Twitter, aka Please Mind Your Banana Powder. Thank you so much. AKA Do Not Cut Me Off in traffic, you raggedy bitch. AKA You niggas have lost your motherfucking minds on the internet and I am tired. And I am joined by one of the dopest people that I've met via the internet and my friend. I'll let her introduce herself.
Hello everybody. It's Candace. You know me as London's mother, Mike's better half, nigga that don't really want to be friends with any new people off the internet because y'all are weird. You scam, you steal. I know
You are
y'all.
going to jail.
I know you steal out your mama's purse. So, um, yeah, back for another week. Curtis is still on hiatus. He is getting settled into new life in Seattle and doing that adult thing. So we have a special guest for today's episode, and I will let her introduce herself whenever she's ready.
Hi, I'm Asa, aka Lithium to Lashes, aka Sanity Thief, aka Shutting Up is Free. And I am here to talk about some ratchet shit from reality TV this week.
Yeah. Okay. It's been like kind of dry on reality TV.
Yeah, it's Popeye's biscuit dry.
However, I'm looking forward to so Black Ink Chicago is coming back in January.
Yes,
Whew, yes.
Love and Hip Hop Miami is coming back in January.
yes.
Mm.
Um Growing Up Hip Hop LA is coming back. Marriage Boot Camp is coming back in January, and this is
Ooh,
the hip hop edition with
that's gonna be good.
Waka fucking Tammy, Soldier Boy and Nia Riley, which is Teddy Riley's daughter, Little Fizz, and that stripper girl that was the stud's best friend, but not best friend no more. Uh, Jessica Dime and Sean and Little Mo and Carl.
Mm.
Um,
Nigga named
so
Carl.
um Also, there's going to be, I know we got maybe some bills to pay, but I got to get this off my chest before I forget it. There's going to be a Married to Medicine LA, and it looked dry.
What?
The
Yeah.
people ugly.
Ugh.
It looked like if you got Real Housewives of Potomac at like all this.
Yeah. I will
Ooh.
say that I'm kind of ready for Potomac to come back because Married to Medicine started out good, and then now it's just completely falling flat. So,
Well, this
The
was the last
reunion looks
episode.
like it's gonna be good though.
Yeah,
oh yeah, the reunion is what starts next week.
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm. So
yeah. So
no,
we have
yeah.
hashtag content coming up. And you know what? It's fine because I mean we can be honest. These last couple episodes, we really haven't been giving y'all, our peak niggatry. Um, but we also it's like we trying to, turn sugar to shit. Sugar from shit with these mm, episodes that they've been giving us. But you know what? It's fine. We got fresh blood, fresh shit coming up, so we're looking forward to that. And speaking of this hashtag content, as the usual spill, you can find us on our social media. You can find us on Facebook at Ratchet Ramblings. You can follow us on Instagram at Ratchet Ramblings, and you can follow the show page at Ratchet Rambling. Because Twitter decided to be a hater when Candace was making the page, but you know what? That's fine. Remember, use the hashtag Ratchet Ramblings Pod when you are live listening, so we can see what y'all got to say. Remember to purchase merch. Um, Also, remember to leave us ratings, reviews, share the show with your friends who enjoy hearing people talk shit about reality TV because you know why we here. And speaking of rating and reviews, we have two new ones. The first The first we have this was on November 17th from Lexi E entitled Y'all Was Right, 5 stars. And they say, "Hey guys, I know I'm late, but congratulations, Candace. Many blessings to the power couple. But you guys were freaking right about Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. That season finale was terrible and dry. I wanted to have faith in it, but it let me down. But I know for a fact that y'all are gonna make it better. So I know I have something to look forward to. Love y'all. Peace."
Yes. Listen, we know when some shit dry. I can tell you that.
Correct.
And we got the most out of the season from the goddamn reunions. And if that's the type of carrying on Mona gonna do, she could eat shit. Okay, because nobody wants to have to watch no whole dry season to get to no bomb ass reunion show. You can keep it all.
Right. We don't want to wait to the reunion to get to the ripped.
Also, speaking of Hollywood, Lyrica, A1, that baby.
Why they put all them pearls on that baby?
Them ain't real pearls because we all Lyrica spilled them beans that jury be fake.
True. That's a choking hazard.
Yeah, that bothered me. That baby just laying on that bare ass floor like that.
Yeah.
Bothered me. And all them goddamn clothes bothered me. And y'all done brushed his goddamn hair all over his eyes. Bothered me. The way y'all starting y'all parenting journey off is bothering my soul. Like everybody and their mama know you don't put stuff around no newborn's neck because it's a choking hazard. Everybody knows that. Everybody fucking knows that.
Obviously not them.
That's why
I would not be surprised.
It was a choker. It wasn't even like a necklace.
Yeah.
It was a fucking choker. You had a fucking choker around that baby neck.
I would not be surprised to see that baby with painted fingernails. With the most toxic of nail polishes.
Lyric and A1, y'all are going to jail.
Period.
Stop parenting for Instagram, please.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And another review that we have is also it was on November 27th from Morg Person, 5 stars, and it says Candace with the I'm assuming that's Ether, because I'm on my phone and it's cutting the title off, so I apologize for that. But I'm assuming it's Candace with the Ether. And it says, them last 7 minutes of your rant was flames. Love you and the rest of your crew, especially Mama White Diamonds. Everybody love Mama White Diamonds.
Christmas coming up and y'all still can't cook. Just letting you know that I know you still can't cook. And you probably saying, well, bitch, can you cook? The answer is yes, bitch, I can. In case you was wondering. Correct. And it's evidenced all on the motherfucking internet. If you go to any of my pages, I post food all the time. So yes, I'm talking about your motherfucking sorry ass cooking and your Mima sorry ass cooking in that nasty ass kitchen with them old ass pots. Y'all cheap as fuck. Ain't bought no new pots. The handles coming off. They wiggling and jiggling like stripper booty. Fuck y'all. Now, thank you for the reviews. Thank you for the well wishes. We made it to year 2. Hoping we make it to year 22 and then till death do him part, because I'm probably gonna outlive him. That's just the way life works. Cashing that insurance policy. No me. But yeah, thank you. Don't forget to go check out our Patreon, patreon.com/CSPN. I put up some exclusive content this week called it Ratchet Recap. And I have not listened back to it, so I don't remember what I said. So it's probably going to be completely different than what you get from this episode. But I did a Ratchet recap of Love and Hip Hop. And it's going to be something ongoing. Jeremy is planning to put up some exclusive content about the real side chicks of Charlotte.
Ooh.
Correct.
So make sure you subscribe. $3 a month. You could get very little with $3 off the internet. So I mean, if you feel like spending $3, spend it with us and you won't be disappointed. And
spend your dollars where you can get some layoffs.
Yep. So we're gonna jump right into it. We're gonna start with Real Housewives of Atlanta. If this is what Andy is doing, he could have let motherfucking Kenya, and he could have called Phaedra and asked if her ass wanted to come back, because this shit dry. I don't want to see the nigga from Belle Biv DeVoe and his wife, who look like a kneecap, talking about they open marriage. I don't want to see that bullshit. I'm so serious.
I have to be honest. I have to be honest with our listeners. With pregame, because I was talking to Asa before we recorded earlier today. I told her and Candace, I'm gonna just shut up while we cover this, and it's gonna be brief because I checked out. I really have. I'm gonna be honest. Like the same way Curtis checked out of Love Hip Hop Hollywood, I've checked out of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't care. Just call me when the reunion is, and if the reunion's boo boo, I might check out of that too. Like I just don't give a damn. No.
So two things. It was two main things that really happened in that episode. Nene got caught lying. Let me say this, bitch. You are 57 years old. And you is fucking lying about the shit you saying because you want to straddle the fence. If you're gonna be Kandi friend, be Kandi friend, and don't be running back telling Portia no shit Kandi said. If you're going to be Portia's friend, be Portia friend. Don't be running back telling nobody else what Portia said. Let those motherfuckers flesh it out on their own. It seems to me that everybody in fucking Atlanta know what Portia's baby father / fiance is about. So
except Portia.
Yeah, and even Portia knows she could play dumb. Portia, the best bitch I know at playing dumb.
I don't know if she's all play, but
she plays dumb. She showed us that with that Kandi and Phaedra shit, because she knew exactly what she was doing, but was still doing it. So the bitch is dumb, but then she's good at playing super dumb and naive. Like she knows that her baby father ain't about shit. Like you fuck the nigga and every bitch that he fuck name is on him. That's a red flag. She knows what she's signing up for. That's why I said, like, we covered it last week and we agreed that what Kandi does is no different than what the other girls do. At the same time, like, just leave certain shit alone if you don't want it to be no issue. Because didn't Kandi say that the boyfriend was calling people up trying to get in touch with her about her spreading rumors about him or some shit?
I believe so. I can't. The episodes are so dry they don't stick in my head, and everything is like the Charlie Brown T-shirt and want. But either way, Kandi, I don't think she came at any of these angles maliciously, and it's confusing to me how everybody was like, yeah, girl, don't say nothing. But then, she should have told it. She should have said something at the same time.
Nene was the main one talking about, I don't get in friends' business when it comes to that man. You just ran right back and told the shit. Then lied to Kandi face talking about, I ain't said nothing. And then Portia like, yeah, you did. And I was just like, okay.
Nene needs to stand in her shit. Like, you too old, bitch. You too big, it's your big age. You need to be standing in your shit. If you want to be friends with two people that don't like each other, cool. Stand in your shit. If you want to straddle the fence, you can do that. But just know you're going to get caught up in a lie if you do.
Yeah. I was weirded out by, I don't know. Nene is weird to me. Maybe it's because of the shit she's going through with Greg. But so far this season, she just is kind of...
But even outside of the show, she's doing some weird shit too.
She's doing a lot.
And she's always done weird shit. Yeah. Which makes, like, I don't know. I feel like she's like Twitter people, where she could have real friends.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a...
I feel like she's a font on Lipstick Alley.
Not even that. I feel like she's forcing her messiness. One of the things I typically like about Nene is, like, when she messy, it's a payoff and it doesn't seem like she's forcing herself to be messy. But running back with that shit when you know that Kandi and Portia are trying to reestablish some boundaries in a relationship, it was, and you've been the one trying to push them to be cool. Okay, maybe that's what's pissing me off with Nene. You've been trying to push Portia and Kandi to resolve their differences and all this other shit, and then you go right back and then douse the flames. I was just like, this was some old bitter bitch bullshit.
There's some church mother shit.
I think it's calculated on her part because she knows like none of this is really that entertaining per se, but she wants to keep her peach.
Yeah.
So she needs to be that.
They need to cut the whole peach tree down if it's any indication of what the fuck is going on so far this season. Because I will fucking pass. And then the last thing that really stood out to me was Nene threw that dinner with all them fake goddamn crystals on the floor and shit everywhere.
But why was it called boobs and bourbon? And there wasn't no bourbon.
It wasn't no real good boobs hanging out either.
That as well. And what the hell was Marlo wearing?
I feel like you can say that every time.
She just came from a scene. Marlo's a dominatrix. I got it. She had that white man on her side. She's a dominatrix. That's it. I'm calling it. That's how she makes her money.
She is a prostitute. Now. And no shade to sex workers and prostitutes. I'm just saying, stand in your truth. Marlo then sucked 47 types of geriatric dick to keep some Louboutins on her feet.
And she still can't dress.
She sound like a smoker's lung, and I just will never have anything for Marlo as long as her voice sound like she been gargling motor oil. So
I will never have anything for Marlo since that whole Confederate flag at the NASCAR thing. Yeah.
But there was some girl in a yellow dress. I didn't even take the time to learn her name, but she had on a really cheap yellow dress and
City Shreds yellow dress.
And when they was like, somebody was like, "Oh yeah, you and Eva went to high school together," and Eva was like, "We did." Well, I didn't know her in high school, and somebody was like, "Really?" And then like she got really like angry and was like, "Shut the fuck up and let me say what I'm finna say." And everybody's like,
excuse me?"
Everybody's like, "Okay, man."
Let this rabbit bitch in. Because it was like, when you think about it, like I will understand maybe the summer vacation after you graduated, somebody claiming not to remember you, and that gets you a little flustered. But y'all are grown. Why would she
really
remember
livid? And I was just like, okay, first of all, y'all been out of high school at least 15 years, because Eva is a strong 33, 34. Y'all been out of high school a very long while for you to be losing your marbles over this girl not remembering you in high school. Like, she dead ass seems like I don't know.
Was her heyday. I don't know. But we see that a lot of adults carry that high school shit into adulthood. So not far-fetched.
Pause. I have to say this real quick. This is off topic, but I have to say this. To you black men on the internet, you didn't get picked on in high school because you watched Dragon Ball Z. You got picked on in high school because you were fucking lame. And you grew up to be a lame. And you grew up to be a lame that's crying on the internet because the girl you liked in high school didn't fuck with you. Not because you watched Dragon Ball Z, but because you was a fucking lame.
Yeah, so I'm on the fence about that, and we're not going to stray too far. So bullying is a thing, and we've established that because we have all these anti-bullying campaigns. So when men on the internet feel like they were bullied because they were ugly or nerdy or this, that, or the third, it probably is very valid. However, these are the same niggas who say stuff like, well, ain't no such thing as bullying on the internet. You could just close your app. Y'all people too soft these days. And it's like, yeah, you're one of those soft ass people because every time it comes up, you start crying about how the bad bitches in high school didn't want you.
But also,
it exists.
Were you only bullied by women? Because that's not how bullying works.
Yeah. It's like a catch-22 to me. Like I get it, and that's why, you know, I'm not with that bullying shit, and I'm not with my kid ever being bullied or my kid being the bully, and I will put my foot down on the bullshit. But at the same time, y'all can't pick and choose when y'all are anti-bullying, you know, you're not accepting of people and this, that, and the third, because most of y'all are bigoted, hateful, misogynistic, phobic towards so many marginalized groups, and now you are crying about Black women not wanting you when you smelled like dog dick in high school. I don't know what you want us to do about that.
Yeah,
There's many other factors to the like. Not every bullying situation was the same, and not every time it wasn't always bullying. Maybe you were just ignored. Maybe you just weren't popular, and y'all are carrying that as if it's something people did to you on purpose, and it's strange. Like there's some people who have some very legitimate gripes and trauma from childhood and adolescence, and there's some people that use very typical adolescent struggles as their excuse to be misogynistic, homophobic pieces of shit.
Yeah.
And that's where people keep getting messed up.
Correct. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring us off topic. My bad.
Yeah, because you know how you do. So, kind sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to stay on the agenda.
Wow,
but it's turning into a 3-hour show.
Drag me, friend.
But that was pretty much all I had for Housewives. Girl, go get rid of your high school trauma, because Eva don't give a fuck. She was unbothered in high school with you. She's unbothered now by you. Have a great day, ma'am. Jesus fucking Christ. Dressed in a goddamn sundress at a goddamn cocktail dinner. Joe stupid ass. Oh, dumb asshole. Let's skate on over to Married to Medicine. And Simone's dog face ass.
I'm tired of her. I really am. Because
this is the place to be tired of.
She is still missing in her accountability with the issues that go on in her marriage, and she's still pointing to this friend of Curtis's that's been out of the picture. He's like, okay, Cecil, and he's from a while ago. He's like, okay, I see where you're coming from. I'm deading this friendship because you are my wife and I love you and I want to repair our relationship. And she is still digging in about that. And he's like at an impasse. He's between a rock and a hard place. He's like, what else do you want me to do? Because I've acknowledged, because he's acknowledged that it hurt her. He ended the friendship. He's done the work to try and repair the relationship, and none of this seems good enough for her.
And they had issues way before that happened anyway.
Right.
Which again was not all on him. It was her too. But she don't want to talk about that shit.
Exactly.
She's a
bozo.
No, she's something other than a bozo. She's a bitch. Like, she's a true bitch.
Yeah.
She's really bitchy, and she's bordering on going to the next word with the next letter in the alphabet. She's kind of a cunt.
Yeah, because after that episode where they were on the boat and she was yelling at Contessa about... And
you know, it's a lot of soft bitches in that group. Let me tell y'all, if y'all, any of y'all ever... A lot of you bitches are soft because... I would have been punched Simone in her face because Simone.
There's a lot of people that would have been punched in the face.
I don't mind the tension and the the snideness, but once you feel like you could get up in a motherfucker face yelling and screaming, you must want your ass kicked, bitch. And I mean that. I'm not the one. I do not play that yelling in my face, getting your ass all up in my face, because that's letting me know that you're ready to take it there if need be.
Right.
And Simone has a habit of yelling and screaming in people's face. Her husband, her friends, probably her goddamn kids, that little fucking dog that they got that don't like her and listen to her. But you, Simone, bitch, you need your ass whooped. And you got the right group of friends, because ain't nobody brought you down a couple notches. Because, bitch, I would have knocked some alignment into them motherfucking teeth.
She is as aggressive as her teeth.
I would have neutralized that overbite bitch messing with me. And I mean that. I do not like people pointing in my face, yelling in my face, getting all aggressive in my face. And she don't do that. We from different places in life where people feel comfortable doing that. Like, I went Simone from the suburbs, because she can't be from nobody hood doing shit like that. Because when you from the hood or even been in the hood, even just a little bit, maybe you weren't even raised in the hood, but you spent some time in the hood.
But you do that, and you know that it's go time.
Yeah. You know that, bitch. Just stop playing with folks. God damn. Fuck you, Mr. Ed.
Between her and Toya.
I'm never gonna get over Toya telling Contessa telling that woman about that BMI. It came back to me. She was like, "You and your husband got the same BMI."
Yeah, and that came out of nowhere. She was just still like brewing and all the stuff that had happened on the bus, and she was like, "You know what else?"
I can't remember who said this on Twitter. I think it was fucking Princey, but somebody said that Toya was looking like she didn't know what the fuck BMI meant, and somebody had to explain it to her.
She don't.
I don't care for Toya because not only is she stupid, yes, London, you just gonna knock on the door. She's stupid and she is always, but she got too much mouth to be so stupid. There it is. She's not smart. She don't have shit going for herself. All she do is run behind Eugene Potbelly Pig looking ass and talking shit about the other women in the group. Like, how do you have so much to say about other women in the group and you don't have shit going for yourself? You ain't nothing but a desperate, doting, lonely, ridiculous, money grubbing housewife who also could use a little dental work with your big gums having ass. Fuck you, Toya.
It is so sad.
I've heard.
And Toya is a gaslighter.
Because
the way she talks to Contessa, the way she talks
to her own husband,
her own like she is a gaslighter. She takes no responsibility for the shit she does or says, and she tries and flip everything other people say back on them. And no, I would have been punched her. Because what you're not going, I'm not sitting here and arguing with a dummy. I know that much.
Correct. I feel like
I wish Contessa had choked her out.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, me too.
Contessa said, "You calling my husband a lie must mean you want to get choked out." I was like, "Ooh,
yeah,
ooh."
So what? Like, so yeah, last week was probably best episode, but
with like this dry season finale.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to say this. When who was it? When Simone and Heavenly went to what's the quad show name? What's the name of the game?
Sister Circle.
Sister Circle. When they went to Sister Circle and they was talking about modeling, and Heavenly had the gall, the nerve, and the all damn audacity in her confessional to say that Dr. Damon would be a better model than Dr. Scott. Listen, let me tell you something.
Heavenly is delusional.
Dr. Heavenly, beloved, sweetie. Don't nobody want Damon but you. Damon is a nice man. He's a sweet man. God bless him for putting up with your crazy ass. But listen, let me tell you something. The boy looked like Bowser. He built like Bowser. Dr. Scott is handsome. The man is fine. Don't nobody want to see Damon over Scott but you. And I get it. That's your man. That's your nigga. You got the gas, your nigga. I get it. However, reality is reality, beloved. That man is built like a box. And Dr. Scott is fine. He's fit. And fine. I would like to see Dr. Contessa and Dr. Scott go at it. Don't nobody want to see you and Dr. Damon go at it, Heavenly. No. That'd be like seeing two wheels to be in the wild. Don't nobody want to see that shit. Thank you for coming to my nigga talk. Thank you so much.
Dr. Damon is a nice guy. Mm-hmm. Good doctor.
Saintly.
Love his wife. Take care of his family.
He's a good man.
He's not. Let me say this. He's not unattractive. He's marginally attractive. He's average looking. Mm-hmm. And that's okay. Because everything else he is makes him a beautiful person. However, if we gonna focus in, if we gonna put laser precision on his looks, that ain't it. I'm gonna keep it real with you. This ain't it.
And that ain't that.
This ain't it. Okay? He ain't that.
He ain't that.
He a good man.
He a good man.
But he ain't a fine motherfucker.
He is not. No.
He's not no model. Mm-hmm. Not unless he modeling for before pictures for Weight Watchers.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he do modeling with his hands. If he modeling lotions,
modeling rotisserie chickens.
You so damn stupid. That is a good man. But a
good man, Savannah. Good man. You go fuck him then, mama. If you don't know what that's from, you have no business listening to this.
Yeah.
That's the litmus test for if you should be listening to Ratchet Ramblings.
Right. If you don't know that shit, just why are you even listening to this podcast? But yeah, he a good man, but we know heavily. No, listen, when I tell you the audacity left, I had to pause it and rewind it because I know this motherfucker did not just say talking about Dr. Scott. I mean, he kind of flabby. I was like, heavenly. What? Who? Have you seen your nigga?
I'm not even trying to be funny, but Dr. Scott got a better body than Heavenly. Shit. But you a little flabby. You and Damon is of all the couples on the show, her and Dr. Damon is sitting at the bottom of the barrel right there with Toya and Eugene. It's some much finer folks on that goddamn show. Yeah, y'all ain't it, and you ain't in no position to be trying to drag nobody's looks, nobody's body, nobody's nothing when your husband is sitting around there built like Buddha. Take your ass on somewhere, bitch.
Hey, that motherfucker built like Boracho from Mortal Kombat.
Like, get the hell on up out of here, child.
I'm talking about when they was at that party and they were talking about she was snatched. And she didn't look bad, but I'm like, Dr. Scott most snatched by Spanx? Well, I'm like, shit, Dr. Scott most snatched than you heavily. I'm like, girl, what you doing? But I had to make a note to write that down because I was blown.
She does that a lot for me. There's a lot of times when Heavenly says stuff, and I'm just like,
you know what? Let me say this:
self-awareness.
I was about to say she's very not self-aware.
And you know what? I have to say this because I said last week that on the show it seemed like that therapy working, and I said that on Twitter, and then shout out to some of y'all on Twitter. Some of y'all are right by me. Y'all let me know that it's just an act because on Instagram and on the Watch What Happens Live, she's still the same old Heavenly. So Heavenly, girl, fuck you for having me out here looking the fuck stupid, giving you some goddamn flowers. Girl, fuck you.
Oh, that's what you get for giving people flowers.
Listen, it's like the real. You can't give nobody nothing for too goddamn long.
You gotta give them a petal. Can't give them whole flowers.
Can't even give them that hill. Can't even give them the peak. Heavenly, girl, fuck you. With that goddamn visible ass, invisible part. Girl, fuck you. Number one rule: don't have me out here looking the fuck stupid, saying something good about you, and then you out here doing clownery. Girl, fuck you. But anyway, speaking of that, Carrie was on there. She looked good. Carrie Hilson looks good.
Oh yeah, she does.
Yeah, she was on there. You know,
I guess after the Beehive stops attacking
Well, you know, the Beehive
swelling went down.
You know, I mean, you know, the Beehive
That's always going to be some people's struggle. You know,
some people struggle. You know, struggle with wigs. You know, struggle with banana powder. You know what? It's fine. You know, we all have our vices. You know, I've been in the gym all year and I'm still
have our crosses to bear. Yes.
It's fine. I ain't built like Damon though, but you know,
teeth. Some people's wigs and banana powder.
You know, it's fine. You know, good look, everybody. But yeah, that was, to be honest, that was pretty much it. Like I said, it was a dry season finale, so I'm looking forward to the reunion.
Well, Aiden did seem to recover from the meningitis.
Yeah,
that's good. That was a good thing to see.
Other than now that Candace brought it up, you know, they get on my nerves. Mariah more than Aiden, but they not a bad looking couple either. Well, damn, shit.
Mariah's eyes throw me off. She looks like Michael Jackson in Thriller. Like,
you know what? You know what?
Colored contacts.
That just remind me what Curtis called her Toya color contact concubine. Well, I mean, good luck. Good luck.
We'll be here for the reunion. Hopefully, be better with that reunion. I think the reunion will be better because everybody will have seen everybody's shade by now. So that's just why I think I love reunions. Yeah. But after the stuff with Quad and her marriage coming to an end, after that died down, the season just got really stupid. Yeah. Right. This was really ridiculous. It was nothing worth talking about, nothing worth discussing. It was petty arguments. It was, it was
nobody had nothing going on.
Yeah, nobody had anything going on.
Just how lame they are. Like, if they can't focus on one person's drama, they're boring.
Yeah. Because when it was Dr. Jackie, they had other shit going on outside of trying to be up in her business.
Well, no, they spent a lot of time focusing on Jackie and Curtis, but that's why I agree with Asa. Like, when it's one person's drama they can focus in on, they go there. Before that, when Eugene and Toya was in tax trouble, that was a big focal point. And then, at the same time, I think then it was Dr. Jackie and Curtis. Then it was Simone and Cecil. This season it was Quad and Greg. So like they always have to pick one couple to focus in on, and when they can't, it's boring. And so let's, hopefully the cast of LA ugly, but maybe they got better drama.
It is LA, so
most of them light skinned, so you know how that go.
And ugly, but yeah. Let's not forget that part, but
you're doing amazing, friend.
No me. Listen, so let's hop on over to WeTV. WeTV is becoming a power player in reality TV. I got to say that. Oh yeah. Love After Lockup. The Growing Up Hip Hops. Marriage Boot Camp. They starting to hit hard. The only reason we could have almost skipped it, but I really wanted to talk about first of all, the brat been on probation for 87 years. And two, three. The brat getting off probation after being out of jail for 12 years. Her trying to sneak in the fact that she's broken is gonna have to file bankruptcy. What she don't know is that money that she owed that woman for bashing her in the head with a bottle or whatever, that's not gonna get wiped out, sweetheart. That's government issue. That's criminal. You're not gonna be able to not pay that woman her money. So you still gonna owe that woman that $1 million for bashing her in her motherfucking head. And two, you always in everybody else's business while being broke. It shouldn't be in Jermaine Dupri's lapdog pay something. But you a motherfucking house pet. You a house cat. He should be at least feeding you and taking you to the vet, bitch. What's wrong with you? How you filing bankruptcy? You going on all these goddamn So Def nostalgia reunion tours and you broke? Girl. Well, you getting a check from Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta, so hopefully things are looking up. But bankruptcy not gonna stop you from having to pay that woman that money. You violent offender. Fuck you, girl.
That Ricky Smiley check ain't paying shit because that basically just a part-time job. So good luck.
Lil Mama finding out that Bow Wow was spreading those rumors about her. I just want to say, Lil Mama, this how you know Lil Mama from New York. And I love women from the East Coast, women from New York, Jersey, women from Philly. I love y'all aggressive asses. Y'all make my heart skip a beat because Lil Mama got in that motherfucking video and she said, I will smack the shit out of you. Period. In the calmest,
while checking her mail
in the most calm New York voice ever. I will smack the shit out of you. Period. Listen. If I was not married and I dabbled in slits and scissoring, I would get me a woman from New York. I would get me a woman from the East Coast. Like that shit made me feel away. I felt butterflies. I was like, okay. And she meant that shit. And I know she had slapped Bow Wow because Bow Wow ain't nothing but he from the suburbs of Columbus, Ohio. And so he ain't tough. He been sheltered all his motherfucking life. She probably would slap the dog shit out of Bow Wow.
And then dare him to do something.
And then sing Lip Gloss is Popping.
She will have a bacon, egg, and cheese in one hand and slap the shit out of Bow Wow in the other.
I love her. First of all, she's very pretty. So y'all know how I talk about this, about how either coming on a reality show is gonna make people dislike you or it's gonna make people like you more. I like Lil Mama's presence on this show. She got real upbeat, she's real bubbly and fun and silly. And I like seeing her on the show. So when she found out that little nigga Bow Wow was running around telling folks that she wanted to fuck him and she was flirting with him and coming on to him, she was like, are you joking? He like, no, he really said you invited him to New York and, like you was flirting. She was like, no, you joking. I don't believe this. No way. Like she was appalled that this man is going around telling people that she trying to get at him.
She was like, I know you fucking lying.
She was disgusted. She was like, what?
I don't know what the fuck you think this is. I thought, and that's also making even more disgusting on Bow Wow part, because it's like, my nigga, this somebody that has been cool with you and shows you nothing but love. Like y'all known each other since y'all was little. Like this somebody somebody that you
called a friend,
right?
It was weird to me, but like we've established before, and I don't want anybody to attribute the way Bow Wow carries on at times to mental illness or depression, because what he did to Little Mama, that was his doing. That was not his mental illness. That was not his depression. That was mean and nasty. Like you really went out your way to lie on that girl. If you felt she was flirting with you or coming on to you or something like that, and it was not mutual, as her friend, as somebody you consider a friend, you could have talked to her like, hey, I'm just making sure we on the same page because I know you invited me to come kick it in New York, and it's just on some friendship, right? And y'all could have straightened it out there. You literally running around telling people that Lil Mama want to fuck with you and fuck her and your bitch and fuck her up and this, that, and the third. Your bitch can't even fuck you up. Kiyomi got so much baggage, she can't do shit to nobody but cry. Like, what the fuck? And you could tell Lil Mama was mad because she wanted to fuck that DJ dude, and Bow Wow done told the DJ dude, oh, she ain't invite you to New York. She must ain't feeling you like that because she invited me. And but like, yo, you are fucking weird. What? Why would she invite somebody she just met on a blind date a couple weeks ago to her fucking family reunion?
Why you cop blocking, bro? Why you cop blocking?
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
Yeah.
That's really? Exactly what it felt like.
Because we said on the show that dude attractive, Lil Mama attractive, they would have made a cute little couple. You up here cop blocking.
Yeah, definitely. But shout out to him for telling Lil Mama what Bow Wow was saying and doing. Because I didn't think he was gonna say nothing to her.
Right.
So shout out to him for not being as trifling as Bow Wow.
Correct.
And then that goddamn off parole party. Child, it was good to see Lisa Ray in that ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bow Wow. He got drunk. Kiyomi left. Let me say this. I don't really care for Kiyomi, Cockatoo, Hot Chew, whatever the bitch name is. She's not one of my favorite people on the show. However, she's absolutely right about how she felt about Bow Wow. She's been with him long enough to know that when he drinks, he turns into a fucking monster. And that's a lot of people who are dealing with mental health issues. Even when they turn to a vice like drinking or drugs, it still brings out the worst in them. So he gets drunk, he gets overly aggressive, overly loud, overly abrasive. And she like, I don't want to be bothered with that. I'm leaving. He get mad and act like somebody pulled a gun on him.
Yeah, I would have left too. I was like, "Oh shit! Look at Keon channeling me because I would have left too." I'm like, "Boy, fuck you! I'm going about my business."
You can only show me you can only show your ass with me drunk a couple times before I'll be like, we could be cool, but I'm not gonna fuck with you if we in a drinking setting.
Yeah, you're like, you know what? I'm good.
I'll pass.
Thank you so much. Goodbye.
And he be the littlest motherfucker in the party causing the most shit.
Right,
nigga like a bunion. He like a bunion on your foot.
Little Tasmanian devil.
My God, the nigga is like a blister. Like Jesus Christ, somebody pop this little pimple and go.
A little blister. Shad blister.
Like it's like okay, no.
Shad
no, he's annoying. Like
Very.
The season finale comes on this week, and so we'll run back through next week's show and see what happens. But in the previews, Deb is telling Bow Wow's mom, you need to get your son some help. You've been running around, letting him run around and talk about killing himself and hurting others, hurting himself, being verbally, mentally, emotionally abusive to women. You done sat back and watched and been hands off. The little motherfucker ain't even living separate from you. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. I know that we all go through things and sometimes we have to end up going back home or living with people that we might not necessarily want to live with. But we talking about Bow Wow, who has had multi-platinum albums. I think all but 2 of Bow Wow's albums have ever gone platinum. And them 2 went gold or some shit like that. So we talking about Grammy nominated, millions of dollars, millions of records, tons of tours, whatever. We talking about this 30-plus-year-old man who has never lived separately from his mother. For any woman looking to fuck Bow Wow, that should be a red flag. That is fucking strange.
Yeah.
To have had access to that much money and you have been living in the same house with your mama. You and your mama could have stayed on the same street. Hell, you could have had a guest house built in the back. But literally, you and your mom live under the same roof. Like, that's a huge red flag for me. For somebody of Bow Wow's stature has had access to the type of money Bow Wow has had access to. So, he need to get some help. He really, and then the show opened with him crying on the couch talking to the therapist dude. He really needs some real help and possibly to go on medication. I mean, it just is what it is. So we'll check back in on that next week with the finale of Growing Up Hip Hop. And then we're going to move on over to VH1 because
the ghetto.
I thought we would do Black Ink first, but Black Ink was so much. We're just going to talk about Black Ink last.
Okay.
That's fair.
Black Ink was a lot.
It was.
Now, Love and Hip Hop New York. Juju. I'm here for Juju. I am here for you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you straightening the fuck out of Yandy with her lying ass. That is one line, bitch. Ooh. Bitch, you running around here calling people secretive, bitch. You didn't had a whole nationally televised wedding to a nigga you not married to, and your friends didn't even know. Your friends didn't know.
I was so happy when Juju pulled that card. I was like, yes.
And listen, I used to love Remy Ma. Fuck Remy Ma. I'm so mad she's on my TV screen. I do not like that problematic ass bitch. I mean, congrats on having y'all little girl, but girl, fuck you.
Yeah. That's about it. Yeah. That's all I got from her.
Juju got to going in, Remy couldn't even say nothing. See, Juju quiet them the worst ones to try to push their buttons because they fucking kill you. Not beat your ass. People quiet like Juju will kill your ass.
Literally stab you.
That's why it's always imperative for them to keep their temper in check because when they go there, they go.
Literally will stab you.
First of all, Yandy and the motherfucking braids.
Was that a lace front braid?
I don't know, but the bitch looked like a dinosaur from the Land Before Time.
Oh, little foot ass.
The bitch looked like Yoshi from Mario.
All right, that's enough. That's enough.
Yeah, that bitch.
But Candace did not lie.
Don't her mouth look fake? Like, don't it look like a Mr. Potato Head mouth? Like you just stick it on her face.
She has one of those mouths where like the movement of her lips annoys me because it's like it's over dramatic and it doesn't need to be
her.
True.
And she just a whole fucking liar.
Like
and
if Yoshi went to a HBCU.
Ooh.
Like if Yoshi went to Spelman.
She is just really fucking.
Ooh, that was trash.
I was really glad that Juju stood up for herself because my personal relationship, my personal business, things of that nature, it's not your storyline. It's not going to be your talking point. It's not going to be your gossip point. If I want to deal with a breakup by myself, I am allowed to deal with the breakup by myself and tell people when I'm ready. I don't have to come running to you about ending my 10+ year relationship. It's not your fucking business. I love my friends. I love my friends dearly. And I know they love me too. But when they going through shit or I'm going through shit, we allow each other the space to deal with it. We don't take it personal. Well, if we was really friends, you would have told me, oh, shut the fuck up.
That seems like a theme on a lot of these shows.
Yes.
Yeah, if we was really friends, you would tell. My pain is not gonna be your party.
Yeah,
it's not gonna be your gossip party. Right. I'm gonna deal with my shit. Then if I'm ready to talk about it, I'll talk about it. And the crazy part was Juju still told Yandy and Kimbella and Remy about the fucking breakup
when she was.
Before a lot of people found out.
Right.
Right, so it's like, what you even mad about? Like, what are you saying?
It's not like it hit TMZ before they knew, and even if it did, who cares?
Well, you know, when you ain't got no business going for yourself, you know, you want to know everybody's business, including your friends. So you know.
Well, when your shit is in turmoil and shambles, then you really. Also, Yandy has no real storyline without the League of Extraordinary Baby Mamas around.
Facts.
And the League of Extraordinary Baby Mamas were more entertaining than she was, to be honest.
Truthfully.
Because at least if they were lying, they could keep their lies straight.
Like, we literally just saw her in that one little thing with her, Remy, and Juju, and that was it.
Speaking of that mess,
Remy don't need nobody clothing line because, bitch, you are not that fashionable. That shit was ugly.
Okay, so who worse, Remy or Marlo?
Marlo.
Yeah, because Marlo bought a bunch of designer shit and managed to make it look ugly. So.
Exactly. Spend too much money.
Remy shit, like if you buy a bunch of Forever 21 shit and put your name on this stitching, we know. We know that shit came from AliExpress. We know it's cheap, it's ugly. Okay, at least if it's gonna be ugly, yes, let it be cheap.
Yeah,
Marlo be ugly in $20,000 worth of designer clothes, shoes, bags, glasses, scarves, and all that other shit.
Just tacky.
Just real tacky. But I would like seeing Juju, and that leads me to Jonathan, because we might as well get they whole situation out the way. Jonathan, Kimbella, Sin. Those were the only ones there, right? It was Sin.
Yeah, just them three.
And Jonathan. Who else was there?
Well, no, it was Anais, but then she walked out.
Anais. So,
shout out to Sin for just saying the amount of her business.
Right. Yeah, Sin just there for the check.
Yeah.
Her and Joe have sat down with their PR team, their management team, and said, look, we gonna get this check, but we ain't gonna really be in no shit.
Yeah.
We just gonna be where the shit at, but we ain't gonna be in the shit.
Mood, honestly, mood.
Yeah. We where the mess at, but we ain't messy. I like it. I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
And first of all, Anais looked like a broken thumb. And we got to come to terms and come to grips with the fact that she looks worse after she's lost weight. She looked better with that weight on her. She looked like she is doing crystal meth.
Yes. And then weed ain't helping.
Nah, she ain't black. You know she ain't doing crack. She doing crystal meth. She doing that white
wigs
people
don't help. They look like they've gone through the rent cycle.
She looks bad, but
she can't dress either.
Jonathan jumping on her. Let me tell you something about a motherfucker when they wrong. They're gonna jump on everybody but their own goddamn self.
Correct.
And Nais really ain't do nothing to Juju that a lot of us wouldn't have done for our friends. Because it could have been me and you, Jeremy. It could be me and Curtis. It could be me and Taylor. If one of y'all having a birthday party and a motherfucker coming y'all party trying to bring smoke, guess who finna bring the whole fucking fire? Me.
Exactly.
Correct.
Because how you gonna tell somebody, well, I came to celebrate you even though we got beef? Bitch, you don't come celebrate.
Right.
Like, that was my...
I didn't invite you.
That was my one gripe with Juju. You wasn't invited. So if you was gonna come and be a party crasher, at the very least, you could have just really came to celebrate him and dealt with that shit at a later time. But you brought your uninvited ass in here talking about, I came to celebrate you even though I hear we got a problem. Okay.
From Yandy had that.
Yeah.
No, she heard that from Kimbella. Yandy invited her. Kimbella told her what Jonathan said.
Yeah.
So I don't think in that situation Anais did anything, because Anais did not try to fight her. Anais did not get in her space. She was like, girl, Juju.
She just said this ain't the place.
She like, girl, Juju, keep it classy. Why is you here kicking up shit? That was really Anais' tone. Like, girl, why is you here kicking up shit? You like, going on, bitch. And that's the exact same mood tone that I would have if somebody came in a party for one of my friends trying to fuck up their good time. Like, girl, you got to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
You ain't got to go home, but you got to get
him
the hell
jumping on Anais, I was like, ooh, I know you feel guilty.
He's also just not a trustworthy person to me.
He's not trustworthy at all. Even the shit that he's mad at Juju about, you could tell that
be mad about.
Yeah, you could tell that it was temporary shade, which is why he's pissed that Kimbella told her, because he had every intentions on making up with Juju.
Yeah.
But that's why you should shut the fuck up and keep your gripes to yourself until you actually talk to the person.
Right. You talking to everybody but Juju when your issue is with Juju.
Right. And I don't even understand the issue, because it wasn't like Juju took the whole opportunity for herself.
The nigga was late.
He went to the meeting on behalf of both of them.
Yeah, he couldn't make it at all.
He couldn't make it. So I don't understand what his issue is. It's not like she stole the concept.
That motherfucker had
running
all that bronzer. All that bronzer going to his motherfucker.
Seep into his pores.
Too much Fenty.
You know he ain't wearing Fenty, old hating ass bitch. He just probably wearing some Lancome, which is fine.
Well, moving on. Oh, but I did like when Kimbella told him, like, you got me fucked up. Like, I didn't.
Right, because that is not what I said. And she's right. That wasn't what she said.
Yeah. You know
so two things. It's like two sides of the same coin. It's Spider-Man looking at Spider-Man meme with Kimbella and Jonathan. Jonathan was being messy, and again, like we said, if you can't say it to somebody's face, you need to shut the fuck up. Shut up. Two, Kimbella had no reason to run back and tell Juju any of that. She was being messy. There's no way you could truly consider Jonathan your friend and you went and did that to him. If she wanted to put a bug in Juju's ear, she could have said, Juju, I feel like she could have said, Juju, Jonathan is a little mad at you. Whatever y'all got going, he's kind of still upset with you, and maybe, reach out and talk to him and see what's going on. She did not have to deliver all that shade Jonathan had for Juju word for word. If you both people friends. Like, if you can't be completely neutral, you could do it just what I said. She could have went to Juju and said, hey, Jonathan's still a little upset with you. I'm not sure about what exactly, but I think y'all two need to talk.
Yeah.
And she could have been hands off with the rest of the shit. So Jonathan has a reason to be mad at Kimbella, but not Anais. Kimbella had a lot of motherfucking nerve being mad when she was being messy.
That's fair. That's true.
And her real hair is fucked up, bitch. You got a lot of split ends. It's time, baby. It's time to big chop, bitch.
Oh yeah. Because I was looking at it, I was like, am I being too harsh? Or nah, she needs to put the wig back on.
She needs to keep a wig on. She's fried, dyed, and laid that motherfucking hair to the side.
All types of heat damage.
Yeah, it's all heat damage, all chemical damage, all fucking day with Kimbella and that fucking real hair of hers. Baby, it's time to change. It's time to let go and let God, baby. The way your fiance do with his flippers.
Yeah, because you're washing those. Have washed and went.
Motherfucking flippers is chattering in the wind, bitch, right with your ends.
Joelle sounds like a person who just got their tongue pierced.
Joelle sounds like a nigga with no bottom teeth. Like, I don't believe none of his teeth real. And I happened to see a picture on the internet. Somebody posted a picture of what the top of his mouth looks like. And ooh, baby, it looked like that motherfucker needs some silver caps like they put in them goddamn kids' mouth. Baby, it looks bad. Those motherfucking teeth, baby. He be chittering and chattering. So I'm about to go to the slabber.
You know, he sounds like somebody dragging, like he sounds like somebody dragging, like you know those little fold-up chairs, like you had the family cookout and shit, like somebody dragging them along to set them down at the table and shit.
Listen,
that's what he sounds like.
He sounds like he been chewing cotton for 30 days and 30 nights. He just sounds really bad at the mouth, like real nasty.
Nigga sound like when.
So I had the nerve to say
so it's the toughest day in my life. I'm about to go into the court and make a decision. What?
He had the nerve to say it was just pills.
It was crack.
Oh, wait, no.
Doing crack. You was a crackhead, period. You going to jail.
Oh,
that motherfucker was so high on drugs, talking about it wasn't his gun. Who the fuck gun was it?
And
who the fuck is in your house with the gun?
Of Newark Airport. Newark.
Who the fuck is it? Like, whose duffel bag did you have? That's the only way that you wouldn't have known that gun was yours is if you stole a duffel bag, because crackheads steal. So whose duffel bag did you steal? You either stole it or you were so high you didn't remember putting that gun in your bag. Those are the only two things.
Either way,
you a crackhead.
You smoke crack, don't you?
Oh, Alfred Woodard from Holiday Heart crackhead.
That motherfucker.
When that bitch was clicking her teeth. Like, fuck, get the fuck out of here.
He sound like when you, like if you hold like a notepad, like a composition book up to a fan and just let the page blow.
Good day, Jeremy. Good day. I'm done with you.
Okay, cool. All right. I ain't loud though.
I mean, you didn't.
That's fine.
And that's the worst part.
Oof.
In other news, Sydney Star, Rich Dollars, Jacquay. First of all, let me say
interesting.
Shout out to let me just say this. I appreciate, there we go, Rich and Jacquay making a valiant effort to be respectful of Sydney Star.
Absolutely, because that could have gone left.
And we've seen how that goes.
I expected it to go left.
I too expected it to go left. I appreciate them asking what's the proper term to refer to a transgender woman. I appreciate when she said, do not use that other T word that ends with a Y. And they was like, okay, no problem. We won't do that. First of all, Rich, okay. Sydney Star's friend was asking a hard-hitting motherfucking question.
That in my notes as well.
That I was wanting to know. Who the fuck has Rich Dollars put on or boosted to a certain level of success? Because he could not even get the motherfucking job done with Olivia, and she had some leeway in the industry. So why are you motherfuckers why are you women running to Rich Dollars trying to have established successful careers when we have no idea who he's boosted in the game? Well, I don't know.
She said Erica Mena, and her friend was like, "Girl, that don't count."
He was like, "So washed up video chick. Okay, cool.
Who else?
Who else?
And
who? And who?
What was it?
It was like no, I appreciate the fact that you are willing to try to foster and mentor the talent that she does not really have, but whatever.
Because that freestyle. Rap,
but okay.
That freestyle. Ooh.
Freestyle child. Ooh. Child, the spaghetto. I often think about that tweet. And you know, when we'll get to it, but just know saying "Woo Child the Spaghetto" will never not send me into a fit of giggles after seeing spaghetti in an ice cream bucket. But yeah, so Rich is working with Sydney Star, who, if you guys have no idea who Sydney Star is, she's a transgender woman. I think she's done some radio interviews about rappers that she may have messed with or something of that nature. I'm not completely sure. Yeah, it is nice to see.
She started up with being on the blogs talking about rappers she supposedly was sleeping with.
Yeah. I appreciate being able to see a transgender woman that's not a caricature of, you know, what people assume transgender behave and act like. However, she can't rap. You can't rap. Girl, you can't rap.
She is the rapping equivalent of Ashley singing on Potomac. This ain't it, girl.
She's not that bad. Nothing's that bad.
Yeah.
Nothing's that bad.
Too far?
Not too far, but almost.
Yeah,
okay.
She's not that bad.
Okay.
But she's not good at rapping.
It ain't it, girl.
That ain't it. They brought Nia Lee back, and I have no idea why. I know why. Never mind. I know why. I know why they did. Every recovering stripper wants the opportunity at becoming the next Cardi B. And
Mona has been trying to replace Cardi on Love and Hip Hop New York for quite some time.
You know what? I don't even think it's Mona. I think those women are coming back to Mona asking to be back on the show. And she's allowing it because it is really slim pickings. The last season of New York, we don't even remember, truthfully. True. I remember very little about what happened in New York. And then they got rid of Bianca. Then they got rid of Bad Bitch Odors. The BBOD bitches. So it was some space. However, Nia Lee wasn't talented when she was on Love and Hip Hop the first time and was getting into it with Rich Dollaz. She still can't rap now. Congratulations on having a baby. Kudos. We love the kids here at Ratchet Ramblings. But girl, you can't rap. Sydney Star can't rap. And you bitches being about to fight about bitches who can and can't rap and was famous. Well, nobody want to see that. Nobody want to see that. And Nia Lee, you look fucking ridiculous with that wig on, baby. Take that off.
That wig, child. Say it, Candace. Say it.
I was not enthused, and like, if you, Mona, go find some other people for the show, please, because it's not it. I'm
recycling these people.
I'll give Sydney Star a chance, but Nia Lee didn't last the one season she was on. There's no reason to bring back the rejects.
Yeah, and like, I don't know, vet these people better for like personality traits or something. I don't know, but every female rapper, new quote unquote up and coming female rapper you get can't be like a pop off queen fire starter with like just go off for no reason, because that gets boring.
Yeah, it does.
It becomes very cookie cutter.
Shout out to Rich breaking that shit up. Like, yo, no, I'm not gonna do this. And them putting Sydney Star in her place. Like, how you come to somebody else's performance trying to bark? Like, just go sit your ass down. Mm-hmm. Like, it was unnecessary. Like, you was really trying to have a whose titties is better competition with somebody you really don't even know.
Like, why you got smoke for somebody you don't know?
It was a lot. It's stupid too.
Yeah. Like, all of them got badass energy, and it's like
Rich being the voice of reason.
Everybody,
like, what is this?
Everybody's blood pressure medicine.
Jacquay looked like his dick smelled like 47 dirty belly buttons. He looked like he hadn't had a bath in days when they cut to him in them scenes. I was like, ew.
He probably one of them people on Twitter that don't wipe before they shower.
Yeah, he probably is.
He don't even spread his butt cheeks to let the water run through.
And Anais not realizing she don't have talent was hilarious.
God bless
everybody you know but me. Yeah, that's
God.
That's because you're not talented, bitch.
Yeah.
Next.
God bless you.
I don't understand why I've worked this long and my career hasn't. You don't have a career, sweetie.
You don't have it, baby.
You are on love and hip hop. You don't have a career. Like, we have to be self-aware. God bless Ruben. He just want his wife to not be a goddamn goofy while he work and take care of her. God bless that man.
A hoe. He want her not to be a hoe.
Well, that too. Yeah.
And not cheat.
Yeah.
No. Too bad. We can't all get what the fuck we want. You got a cheating ass bitch that's built like a kneecap. Deal with it.
She was yelling at him about putting the goddamn clothes up.
Kimbella in these crying spells every other episode. Listen. If you and that man was broke up while he was on crack and he fucked other bitches while he was on crack, that ain't got nothing to do with you, bitch. The only thing you could really do is go get an STD screening and call it a day. He was on crack. And he even said, like, if we wasn't together while I was on drugs, what's the problem? If I was smoking my life away while I was not with you and smoking with bitches who like to smoke crack too, what is we mad about? Bitch, I'm kind of clean now. He kind of clean because I think he's still smoking crack. I still think he's doing drugs, but whatever. And she's just always fucking crying and boo-hooing and, well, if that's how you feel, you not being a man. Like, girl, he ain't been being a man to you. Did you think it was gonna start today?
Have you seen his teeth?
You've been together for 10 years and nothing has changed. Why did you think jail would be the answer? Well, prison, excuse me, was going to be the answer.
You going to prison.
Period.
Like, I'm just trying to understand what she wants from a man she was with 10 years, was cheated on by multiple times, abused by, had to deal with crack stints and all that kind of stuff. Like, what are you expecting from him? Because he's shown you what he is when he's at his final form, when he's at his best, when he was at the top of his career with Dipset, he was cheating on you. When he was at the lowest of his career, he was cheating on you with people that do crack while he do crack. Like, even when he's up or down, he doesn't treat you right. So what are you fucking expecting at this point, bitch? What are you after? You mop head hoe. Like, what's the problem?
Hey, her hair really do look like that mop.
It looked like an old mop. It looked like when somebody refused to throw their mop away and buy another one.
That one old mop that said "Me my house" after the cookout.
Like a dirty Swiffer pad. Like, I'm sick of you, bitch. You on my nerves. You've been crying over this nigga for a decade, bitch, and it's probably much better dick out there attached to nigga who don't have Tyler's and Tierra flippers. You know, who ain't trying to smoke crack out your butt crack. Because I know he been smoking crack off your titties.
Yeah, that's a given.
They realize it, stupid hoe.
That's a given. After she done been exhausted from napping, from taking care of the kids, he just come home when he got visitation and just take a line off her titties. You know, it's probably. You know,
I don't understand this lifestyle. It is. I knew I couldn't. I couldn't do it. Couldn't be me. That's all I can say.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't. I don't want to. I'm not gonna say what I wouldn't do, but I'm just gonna tell you that 10 years is a long time to deal with a crackhead. Like, you have put about 20 years on your life, like taking 20 years off your life trying to love a crackhead.
Ooh, yeah.
Because don't nobody run faster from love than a motherfucker trying to go get a rock.
A word.
So, good luck, Kimbella. Cheat on that nigga while he in jail. Because I believe you probably set him up, bitch.
She put the burner in the bag. Do it.
Yeah, she was like, "You gonna go to jail now."
If he in prison, I can cheat in peace. Stay woke.
There it is.
Yeah. So,
but she seems like the dummy type to quote unquote hold her nigga down in jail.
The previews look promising for tomorrow. Since we're recording this on a Sunday, the previews look promising for tomorrow. Yeah. What's that girl's name that Jacquay was with? She got a stupid name.
It starts with a B, right? No. Crap. What the fuck?
Wasn't it Ayana or some shit like that? Some with an A. Adriana? Some shit.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, she's gonna be on there. Her and Jacquay broke up. Jacquay. Wait, didn't Sydney start mispronounce his name?
Yes, Jaguar.
She called that man Jaguar.
I mean, that's what it looked like. So I mean,
he could never be a fiercely stealth animal like a jaguar.
More like a jackal.
Nigga looks like an alley cat. Yeah.
Like a jackal.
Nigga looks like
she look like that black cat from Tom and Jerry.
He looks like a stray cat, but
he looks like a raccoon.
Yeah.
He's a New York squirrel.
All right.
But that ex-girlfriend is
crazy shit.
She's bad shit.
Yeah, she's been basically starting rumors saying he's undercover. Which is kind of disgusting.
Yeah.
They don't even put that bitch name in the credits. God damn.
Let's see. IMDb.
When you do clownery, you know.
Yeah. But
speaking of clownery,
she's running around telling Safari that Jacquay is talking shit about him. And
it's Cayenne or
Cayenne. Okay, yes. It's not spicy. She's just stupid. But yeah, she's running around telling Safari that, Jacquay is talking shit about him, saying that it was a scam, the robbery, it was an insurance scam and all this other stuff. And Safari is buying into it, which I think Safari buys into it because of how trifling he was with A1 and Lyrica's situation.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Guilty nigga conscience.
Yeah, absolutely. Joe and Sin went on their little getaway. They still didn't get to have a lot of sex. They got to sleep. Here's the thing. I'm very familiar with postpartum. But I feel like a part of the issue is that Sin doesn't work.
Yeah.
Sin doesn't work. Sin doesn't she doesn't have a lot going on outside of motherhood and being Joe Budden's, incredibly fine girlfriend. And it's very easy to have that type of energy and let's fuck when you're
not expending any energy during the day.
Yeah, like and it's not to say that keeping up with a newborn into toddler, blah 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 blah. It's not to say that it's not draining, but you have a lot more freedom and time to rest. Even if the baby is up and sitting with you on the couch, or y'all do relaxing shit. Mm-hmm. Y'all get to do a lot of relaxing shit. You and the baby relaxing out by the pool, in the pool, go out to eat lunch, go to the mall. All that shit, it takes energy, but it's also very relaxing. It's nothing like getting up and going to work day in, day out. So I feel like a big part of their disconnect is that as it currently stands on the show, she doesn't have anything going on for herself professionally. Like in the manner that Joe does. Like she's not doing a podcast. She's not doing a lot of hosting because she's home with the baby. She's not, she doesn't have any products or anything that she's pushing and all that kind of stuff. Not doing club event. So she's bored.
Yeah.
He ain't bored. He tired in the motherfucker. Joe Budden trying to get every check coming his way because that motherfucker know how quickly they snatch a check out your hand in that industry. So while them checks coming, he's snatching them. Yeah. But it was nice to know that he listened to her. He didn't double down and be like, okay, I'm not doing this. I'm working. Fuck you. He took a week off and they went on vacation and got to sleep. And as much as she whining, sleep is real invaluable when you got a infant.
Woo, yeah.
So it was good to see him sit back and listen and formulate a plan, to give her some attention. But Sim, before we go, if you ever listen to this, and you probably won't, I understand, I get it, but if the only way somebody can make you feel sexy and wanted is by fucking you, you gotta figure some stuff out within you.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's more than just it's other ways to be intimate than somebody just sticking dick in you 5 to 6 times a day. And to me, and Joe Budden doesn't have a very good track record with women.
Woo!
We know that. But we gonna focus on the now because he on the show now, and we gotta focus on what we see on the show. In the now, he looks like he worships the ground that girl fucking walks on.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't listen. The fact that you not even married to a man and you have the capability to be a stay-at-home mom and raise your firstborn and not have to worry about money coming in, baby, that's a form of love and intimacy.
Oh,
that
yeah.
man loved you. Y'all not married. Y'all could very well be living in separate households and everything. He seems to really love her. He seems to make sure that she and their kid are taken care of. To me, I don't believe intimacy and wanting stops at sex. Right. I believe people's actions as a whole can show you just how much they love and want you. Because when a motherfucker don't want to be bothered with you, they don't do shit for you. Nothing. Mm-hmm. But get on your motherfucking nerves. See Offset.
Ooh, yeah.
All you do is get on that girl motherfucking nerves. So,
they look Cardi and culture. That's all I got.
Yeah. Sin is considerably younger than Joe, so I think there's a lot of growing to do on her end as it pertains to just understanding what adult relationships are.
And not having all them goddamn temper tantrums.
Right. Because what was it? The last time she was in a relationship on this show, it was Erica Mena?
And that's another explosive, immature ass bitch who is now dating Safari.
Yes. So I don't think she's had a lot of practice in healthy relationships.
Yeah, I can agree there. Yep. So.
Well, speaking of unhealthy, Black Ink Crew Chicago. Black Ink Crew.
He's a whole ass bitch.
Well, all right, so we're off to a wonderful start.
I'm tired of him. I'm tired.
Well, before we get to C's, Teddy is a whole ass bitch.
That also and as well.
He has gotten some of the treatment from Tati that he has given other women. Mm-hmm. And so fair exchange is no robbery, you big balloon bag, bean bag, chair, broke body, big and using ass bitch. We know you fill that beard in with big and bitch. And I know you're not going to sit up here and lie to us. Not on Ratchet Ramblings. We know a big beard. We know a big and beard when we see it, bitch. Oh, Sharpie beard, bitch. Don't play with us. Play with your mama. Don't play with us. Play with your brother in jail that you swear was sitting on the stoop reading a book. Don't play with us.
It's innocent.
I'm loving this energy for Teddy, friend. I'm so proud.
I'm loving the alliteration.
That nigga is acting so hurt sitting in that motherfucking Honda Accord listening to no, the fuck you didn't. Listen, Teddy
what you're not going to do is play this victim role.
That nigga is listening to another sad love song by Toni Braxton over a bitch he ain't really in a relationship with. I know you fucking lying.
Of all the women that Teddy has messed with in that shop and all the drama that has happened because Teddy messes with women in that shop. And I know over Tati, you over here crying at Carl Thomas. I know you fucking lying.
I hope he doesn't expect sympathy.
Listen,
nobody cared. Everybody was like, "Oh, suck it up, my G."
Look, when they did that shot of him and like when they faded out, where it was like black and white, I was like, I know y'all fucking lying.
Well, when him and Tati finally talking, that bitch told that outlandish lie talking about she ain't used to. What is she? It was some outlandish shit that didn't have shit to do with randomly getting so drunk you left with another man that you don't know. Like that's like. Listen.
Didn't she say she was like she had like communication issues or some shit like that?
Yeah. She got she got a hard time saying how she feel.
What that got to do with you leaving the party with a whole nother nigga?
Listen, something should be the fact that nothing has clicked in her head that I got so drunk, I don't remember what happened. I left with a man I don't know. I woke up in my bed naked, but nobody was there. The fact that nothing in your mind is saying, why are you getting that drunk?
Yeah.
But you a stupid drunk bitch, so I don't expect nothing less. Girl, I ain't finna dwell on your bullshit.
She is the New York Lily.
Fuck you and Teddy. But my biggest issue with Teddy is that big back motherfucker is always fighting C's fights because C's can't fight.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, let me say this. I love this energy for Teddy. I'm so proud of both of you. I ain't gonna lie though. When that shade he was throwing that Tati baby laugh, I ain't gonna lie. That shit made me laugh. That motherfucker said when they were playing ping pong or something, that motherfucker said when Tati said we should get in teams, and Teddy was like, "Oh, so you good with two people, huh?" I was like, "Whoa, wait a minute, wait."
The hurt jumped out.
Listen, the hurt jumped out. I'm like, since when your big ass got this goddamn shady, you big bitch? Like,
listen,
that shit did make me laugh. I was like, "Fuck you, Teddy," but this shit did make me laugh. I ain't gonna
lie. I need Big Fish not to just randomly insert the new people into shit like they was there and then you didn't see them again.
But like, why were you at Bay's wedding? Like, yeah, what?
First of all, shout out for Big Fish for getting them this goddamn big ass mansion because I know good
that was nice.
Eve.
Also,
he ain't paid for shit.
Yeah, he ain't paid for nothing.
Also, you know what? I want to ask this. And maybe y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. But I was very odd and it was very odd to me, and I was very concerned, and it kind of made me cringe that C's took on this role of like Young Bay's daddy, or like
and he's barely there for his own fucking kids.
Well, I mean, we're gonna tell the truth.
He's barely a father to his own teenage child, and
okay, so it ain't just
events, but he can rent out a mansion.
I also noticed, okay, because I think Walt pointed it out.
Walt has been the voice of reason for a lot of things. Like
Young Bay's Beyonce was nowhere to be found in any of this.
I wrote that down too.
Yeah,
he was not there.
I guess we'll see next week because those previews.
We'll get there. We'll get there. But yeah. So okay, I just wanted to make sure it just wasn't me because this was all very disturbing, and I too wanted to know what the hell was wrong.
That C's does is disturbing because he is a narcissist.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he low key made Bay's wedding about himself. Like, nigga,
I wouldn't even say low key. I'll say high key.
Like, nigga, what you need 2 butlers for?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, what you need a butler for? For them big ass lips of yours, nigga? what? Huh? What?
Like, at most, you need 1 to carry a bottle of Carmex.
Yeah, that nigga need to get in like a Carmex tub. Like he need to be like you remember like the Dunkin' booth at the fair and shit. Like somebody need to just put like a tub of like Carmex and then just dunk his goddamn.
Like there's no reason you should quote unquote have all this money and your lips still chapped.
That nigga lips look like an old Dell laptop.
That's why he's so angry all the time because his lips hurt. And he can't smile.
The sharpness of them big ass lips is hurting. That's why he always mad.
I'm so tired of him.
Yeah. So I mean, first of all, God bless Alex. God bless Alex. Alex don't
He
do.
be trying.
He be trying
To stay out of trouble.
He don't want to do nothing.
Well, before we get to Alex, let's say shout out to Donna for not kicking off in Tati ass the minute she saw her.
Woo!
I stand.
Self-control.
Okay, because she should have whooped off in her ass.
Facts on facts.
Yeah. They threw both of them threw light shade at each other. Well, not light shade, but threw shade at each other and said, you know what, we gonna not make a scene for Young Bae. Because Young Bae basically told them, like, bitch, this is
my mama's here.
Right. I'm gonna bring this foolishness in front of my damn mama. And I appreciate that because I too would have had that same energy.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, my mama here. Don't you bring this foolishness around my goddamn mama. So I feel it, but yeah, that went smoother than I thought it was gonna be. Because I thought based on the preview, they were gonna get the fight.
Yeah.
Donna and Tati specifically, I thought they were gonna get the fight, but they didn't. That went a lot better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, because now we could just move on to Caesar having a fucking meltdown when Bae told him that Richard and Nikki was coming. Here's the thing, and this is why you have to be very careful about anybody doing anything for you. That motherfucker felt like he could dictate who and who couldn't be there to support that girl on her big day.
Her day.
Richard and Nikki didn't come in wanting any drama, any beat.
Shit, nobody did.
They didn't say anything to C's. They spoke to Bae. C's having this big problem with Richard talking shit about him on social media is very valid. Don't get me wrong. However, not your day, not your weekend, not your situation, not your wedding, not none of that. None of it had any place in that moment.
Right. That's what Walt said in his confession.
Then where my problem comes in with Teddy is, so they argue Nikki cuts C's the fuck out. I don't know if this is just how New York men act, but I have a huge problem with every time Caesar get mad at a woman, he start calling them bitches and hoes. That shit there, I would have somebody beat C's the fuck up.
Yeah.
He has a nasty habit of that. We've seen it with Donna. We've seen it with Sky. We've seen it with Nikki. We've seen it with Dutch. Every time he get mad, it's bitch this, hold that, fuck you, bitch this, bitch. Okay, I would knock the rest of your motherfucking teeth out your mouth because you already missing some.
And he does the physical intimidation too. Like he'll say he's not gonna hit you, but he doesn't behave in that manner either.
Yeah, he doesn't. He gets real aggressive.
He's all up in your face.
Want to fight. And then when Richard, because I'm gonna call him Richard. If he want to be called Richard, I'm calling Richard. Richard and Nikki leave, and here come Teddy ho ass. Hey man, I know we supposed to be family, but if that shit dead, just let me know. Because if it's on site, it's on site.
Like, nigga,
Teddy got that one little victory against what's his name, Herb, and think he wanted to beat everybody's ass. Boy,
nah.
Like Scott didn't slap the dog shit out of you.
And then
it's finna do it again.
As soon as the fighting stops with them, here comes
Alex
and Donna. First of all, Alex been trying his best not to take it there with C's.
I said it last week. He's shown C's a lot more grace than I would.
He's shown C's a lot more grace than C's has shown anybody else in that goddamn shop. Alex don't want no smoke. He has steered clear of the shit with him and Donna. And I know it because somebody on Twitter was like, you got to be a hoe ass nigga to be letting somebody come at your girl like that. If C's and Donna have a history of going back and forth like that, so no, I wouldn't jump in every time they get into it because they be into it a lot. Every season, C's and Donna is into it multiple times within the season.
Yeah.
They literally been into it multiple times this season, and it's almost every other episode C's and Donna is at it.
Yeah.
So no, I don't see a reason for Alex to jump in it because he figured like the rest of us, she gonna be back working in the shop next season.
Exactly.
However,
but C's don't need to keep bringing him in it because he can't slap Donna, so he gonna threaten Alex. That don't make no sense.
Well, not even that. C's lied on Donna.
Yeah.
Donna did not put her hands. She did not put her hands on C's. She put her finger in his face. And
but
that's
she didn't
violating.
touch him.
That's violating. But
Yeah.
for him to have that much vitriol for her, like she actually put hands on him, you being a whole fucking coward and trying to justify your behavior.
Mm-hmm.
And baby, we can all roll that beautiful bean footage back. I could go to Demand and play the shit right now. Donna never put her hands on you. She never mushed you in the face. She never mushed you in the head. She never hit you, never punched you, never slapped you. Donna did not put her hands on you. You were about to put your hands on Donna.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I know that you a woman beating bitch. Because it ain't no way somebody a woman putting their finger in your face gonna make you react like that to the point where security got to drag you out.
Right.
And then even after security separate y'all, they walking away and
you following behind yelling.
Right. And Alex trying to de-escalate the situation.
Right.
And then you trying to beat him for no reason.
Yeah.
But continue, Candace.
No, yeah. So then,
so they come in.
He talks shit to Alex. He talks shit to Donna. And Donna like, I'm not apologizing for shit. I'm not even here for you. I'm here today. Leave me the fuck alone. No,
Donna came dressed like she had some sense.
Or you got something to say to me. Alex like, what the fuck would I have to say to you?
You know what? That's a good point, Asa. For once, Donna didn't come in dressed like hell. She actually came dressed like she had some sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Even the wig wasn't that bad.
No, exactly.
Which you know is wrong because Donna in them wigs.
Exactly.
Listen, but then Cease tries to sneak Alex. Alex beats Cease the fuck up. Then Teddy tried to jump on Alex.
And I was like, what is your big ass doing? Why are you here? Why are you jumping in the mix?
Listen, Cease can't fight. And this is the point I've been waiting to get to for a long fucking time. You got all that motherfucking mouth and you can't fight. Alex, little than a bitch. Like Alex a slim ass nigga and you couldn't, then none of your punches connect. That nigga beat you the fuck up and then Teddy tried to jump on him. Yeah. I think Teddy got in one good lick on Alex.
Yeah, because he came out of nowhere. Because remember,
because he came from behind him.
Yeah. Right, because Cease had
walked. But then Alex got Teddy big ass on the floor and was working with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's very quintessential New York nigga where oftentimes their bark is bigger than their bite.
Correct. I was so fucking thrilled and captivated with Alex whooping on Cease.
Because it was time.
It was deserved.
It was time.
It was well deserved.
Because it ain't nothing worse than seeing a motherfucker who ain't trying to be in nobody's shit. They trying to be as peaceful as possible. De-escalate situation. And they keep being provoked, keep being disrespected. Alex has shown that nigga nothing but respect. But despite Cease being a goddamn idiot, and I was just so happy that he finally got a chance to beat him the fuck up, and deservedly beat him the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
And I was also I was happy that somebody finally put hands on Teddy because I've been waiting for that too.
Woo.
Yeah.
Listen, that big bitch. So you know how
Teddy slides by just being kind of like quiet with his sneak dissing, like because he'll say stuff and you gotta like really listen to catch it. But he be
passive aggressive shit.
Yeah, he's mad passive aggressive. Like he's been needed the shit slapped out of him.
Yep.
Correct.
And I was glad that Alex was the one to do it.
Yeah.
I can appreciate the way Alex handled himself. Cease, you got beat the fuck up. You got your ass whooped. You got your ass whooped. You got beat the fuck up. You just laying on the ground looking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Looking the fuck stupid, you big little bitch.
My type of carrying on. Mm-hmm. Shout out, yeah.
Also, shout out to Alex for spilling on social media when this aired on Instagram. And someone in the comments on one of the fan page, I think it was Cease page. It was either Cease or Teddy page. And one of the fans of the show called Teddy and Cease a bitch for jumping Alex. And Alex was like, them niggas ain't even cousins for real.
Woo!
Oh, they not related by blood?
They play cousins?
They play. Okay. Honestly, it would make sense. It would make sense.
Yeah, they definitely tried to jump Alex and fell short. How you try to jump somebody and can't even do that properly? You motherfuckers incompetent at everything. Keeping women, keeping businesses running well, keeping your looks together, keeping your teeth in your mouth. You motherfuckers are just plain old fucking incompetent losers. A fucking duo of fucking losers.
First of all, why you even want to fight with somebody who been abused by their parent? You know that motherfucker can fight. Like, what is you even? Why? Yeah. Why would you? What was it?
His daddy.
Right.
From a young age.
Alex came ready for all the smoke, and he delivered it. And then it looked like in the previews, I don't know if him and Donna are still there, but he definitely got his point across, and then they left.
Mm-hmm.
So, kudos.
Because that's all they want to do. They just wanted to be there for Bay and not cause no shit.
And C's had to ruin that.
Like he ruins everything. Old big little bitch.
I knew C's was a dusty ass bitch.
Pay for all them broke dishes.
In all the promo for this new season, C's had on Gucci from head to toe and still looked like he stink.
Marlo.
It was a little worse than Marlo. Marlo don't look like she stinks. She just tacky. C's had on Gucci from head to toe and looked like his dick smelled like mothballs. So, you know what that's about.
The sour belly button smells.
He definitely looked like he smelled like buttermilk.
Oh, God.
If you never smell buttermilk, then you
are lucky.
Buttermilk fucking stinks. It makes food good, but it stink.
C smells like the New Jersey Turnpike at exit 14A. That is a very regional reference. If you live here, you know what I'm talking about.
He looked like he worked at LaGuardia on part-time on the weekends.
JFK.
Look like he steal from LaGuardia.
Yeah,
he got that gun in Joel's bag.
You know what?
But anyway,
they do stay in New Jersey, so
the next episode, right? The next episode is like some mashup with Chicago and New York for the holidays. So I think like the episode after that will be the season finale.
Okay, that's when Sky shows up to the mansion randomly
and throw the motherfucking suitcase. Yeah.
Woo, that's going to be a hot mess, and I'm here for it.
I'm here for it.
Like as much as Sky gets on my nerves at times, she's entertaining.
Oh yeah, she is. She can be.
And she's not in the wrong in this situation.
This is like the first.
No, she not. She kind of in the wrong for some. She's not in the wrong for opening her business. She is in the wrong for having the attitude that they couldn't make it when Young Bay's wedding was that weekend and they were partaking in the festivities.
Oh yeah, I was talking about her and C's. I wasn't talking about that because
her and C's. She ain't did nothing wrong to C's. He just jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah, C's don't want nobody to be more established than him on that show. He want to spoon feed his friends and employees.
He wants to be their main source.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he spoon feeds his friendships and all that kind of shit. So motherfuckers have to depend on them.
Right. That's why people are like, I have to be loyal to Caesar because he did X, Y, and Z for me. So you get like Alex waiting to whoop C's ass because he did bail him out. C's has been there for when like the stuff with his father and all that stuff. So C's does that on purpose. It's not an altruistic type of thing. He's doing it for like an ownership type of purpose.
Absolutely.
Just so if they miss out of line, he can go and throw the shit back in his face like he did with Richard.
Yes,
exactly. So with that being said, fuck C's, and that's it for this week.
That is correct.
So we'll be back next week.
Yes, Asa, thank you so much for joining us.
Tell the people about your podcast, where they can find you.
I have a lot of different things going on. I have the blog Lithium to Lashes, and I just started a podcast with a couple of friends, the Ratchet Auntie and Uncle Hour. And of course, we would love to have y'all on. And yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Lithium to Lashes, or my personal page at Sanity Thief on Twitter and Instagram.
All right. Well, we're going to get up out of here, ladies and gents. Candace, you got anything to tell these niggas?
Nope. Don't be a dumb bitch this week. Make it a great week.
Yes. But yeah, check us out. You know the usual spiel. Purchase some merch. Yeah, we're going to get up out of here. You niggas need Jesus. That's all I got to say. Y'all need Jesus, and you are going to jail for being dumb on the internet. That's all I got to say. But we'll be back next week. We out. Peace, niggas.